Update from River State again. Pro-Wike lawmakers stopped from serving impeachment on Fubara. Can you imagine? So they are still wanting to impeach this Fubara. We know that they are looking for a way to gather energy and to come together to create a legitimate ground to impeach Fubara. But it has not been working for them, and I can see that they are still bent on doing that just because of their appeal court judgment they just received, which has not even completely affirmed their position. They're already planning on how to impeach Fubara. Wow. This Martis Amewule and Nwike and all of their groups. I wonder what they're looking for. Let's get into the details. A River State High Court in Port Harcourt issued an ex parte interim injunction on Monday barring the Chief Judge of the state and the Clerk of the State House of Assembly from recognizing the Martis Amewule-led State House of Assembly. Oh boy. Hey, this is the fight continue. Can you imagine? Okay. The fight continues. So the Chief Judge of the River State High Court now, Justice Jumbo Stevens, okay, has just given that order on Monday here. Wow. So Justice Jumbo Stevens this Stevens order also prohibits them from acknowledging Amewule and 26 others as members of the assembly and from acting on any resolutions, articles of impeachment, or communications from them. Oh boy. This River State High Court is still dealing with the matter because for appeal court to come and say that it's not their jurisdiction to entertain the case is actually not looking very correct. It's a state matter, and the best court to handle it is the State High Court. So I don't know why the appeal court is now coming out to say that the State High Court did not have the power and jurisdiction to hear it. It's quite unfortunate. The lawsuit marked PHC/2177CS/2024 was initiated by the Attorney General of the state and the Governor similarly Fubara against Amewule and 26 others as the first set of defendants, and Victor Oko-Jumbo, the Chief Judge of the state, the Clerk of the State House of Assembly, and the People's Democratic Party as the second set of defendants. Additionally, the court directed all parties to maintain the status quo ante-litem, can you imagine, as of July 5, 2024, until the motion for an interlocutory injunction is heard and determined. The order specified an interim injunction is hereby issued restraining the 31st and 32nd defendants from recognizing or engaging with the 1st to 27th defendant as members of the River State House of Assembly, and from receiving, forwarding, or otherwise acting on any resolution, articles of impeachment, or orders of the defendants pending the hearing and determination of the motion on notice for interlocutory injunction already filed herein. Furthermore, the court ordered substituted service of the originating and other processes in the case on the 1st to 30th defendant by posting them at a specific location in Port Harcourt. So the court adjourned the case till July 15, 2024 for the hearing of the motion on notice for interlocutory injunction. This development occurred following the issuance of a 7-day ultimatum by the Amewule-led lawmakers aligned with Minister Nyesom Wike, demanding Fubara to represent the 2024 budget earlier on Monday. So I can see where the issue is coming from. We saw that actually the Martis Amewule and the other group, Victor Oko-Jumbo's group, had a parallel plenary yesterday. While the Victor Oko group is, aligns with Fubara, the governor of the state, and they met at the state house. The Martis Amewule group went to the State House of Assembly complex to also hold their own parallel meeting. And the outcome of the meeting, the Martis Amewule group gave Governor Fubara 7 days ultimatum to bring back the 2024 state budget for their review and approval, saying that the one they approved by Edison here was not correct and it's illegal. So, and I know that they've been trying to look for a way to disturb him, and I'm sure they were able to go to the court immediately to file another case against this Martin Samuel and group, and then the Justice Stephen, the chief judge of the state high court, he reiterated it again, issued ex parte injunction or ex parte order, restraining Martin Samuel and his group from parading themselves as members of the State House of Assembly, and that they should not sit anywhere under any guise to discuss the issues of Rivers State, and the governor should not do anything, and the chief judge and the commissioner for justice of the state should have nothing to do with the Martin Samuel group. So this, and until they call it a status quo ante, that is, everybody should stay status quo, and nothing should be done until the case is finally heard in court. I think Ahmed Samuel group were smart here. It's the action in the court was a response to the ultimatum given to them by the Martin Samuel group. Those people actually should not parade themselves as lawmakers, because for now they are not. Okay. Their appeal court is perverse, and their appeal court judgment was a perverse judgment, because you cannot give a judgment you did not clarify whether their defection from PDP to APC is established. You did not clarify whether their seat is vacant or not vacant. You did not clarify whether they are still members of the State House of Assembly in the first place. And you went ahead to say that you just quashed the case, that the State High Court does not have the locus standi or the jurisdiction, or it's not within that jurisdiction to entertain the case. How do you issue that kind of judgment, leaving several loopholes in place? It doesn't make sense. That was actually not a very good one. Okay, not a very good one. But again, let's see it. I know there are a few comments here. Someone said, dog that will get lost doesn't hear hunter's whistle. A court just delivered a judgment that state high court does not have jurisdiction over state matters, over state members of assembly whose elections were conducted by federal government. You still went to the same court for injunction. Fubara is in state of confusion. It's not any confusion. This is a state matter. Who told you? Now, they have ceased to be members of any political party, hence the state court injunction. No case on our want, fate, forth and back. Okay, someone say, you people will use 4 years to be doing rubbish in your state instead of leaving the governor to do his work. Exactly. These people, Wike is the brain behind all this problem. Wike is absolute brain behind all this problem, and it's very bad. Very, very bad. That is Wike's plan and nothing more. Exactly. Wike want to cause problem in that state. They should impeach that stubborn ingrate once and for all, so that Rivers State can move on. Rivers State can move on without that guy. The way it is in fact, this statement is a Mugu statement, because the way it is now, if anything happens to Fubara in that office, there will be problem in that state, and all these people talking from outside the state, from the southwest, will not be there to help him. I'm telling you, will not be there to help the state to come out. Okay, so what actually this guy wants is just to destroy that state, Wike and Martin Samuel and his group. So thank you for listening. Let's have your comment, as another court restriction has been given to Martin Samuel for them to stop moving around as members of the State House of Assembly.